Welcome Tuesday. It's Tuesday, 12 o'clock. We're in Miami, and I'm doing, what's wrong, Robert?
Nothing.
Be obsessed or be average. Last chapter, 13. Robert, why do they have, Robert Sislow is the video genius. He's here with me today.
Cisco video genius.
Why can't you have 13 floors in an elevator, but you can have 13 chapters in a book?
That is a great question. Superstition. Some people scared.
Some people
for no
superstitious.
reason,
You know, I'm superstitious.
dude. Are you?
I'm like, yeah, oh, very.
Yeah.
Seriously, dude.
Seriously.
I'm like, dude, I need a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, I do too.
Otherwise, I might have bad luck. That's my superstition. I'm going to be giving away a ticket today at the end of this review. Every Tuesday, I do a show called Book Review. This is the last chapter we're doing on Be Obsessed. Next week, I'm doing The Great Sale by, what's the dude's name, man? I just forgot his name. Maybe you can pull it up online. I need somebody to grab my computer, by the way. That would be nice. I'll tell you the guy's name here in a second. The Great Sale. It's an investing book. But I did learn something from it. I'm going to talk to you today about chapter 13. I'm going to give a 10X growth ticket away today. 10X growth ticket. Anybody that buys one during the show, by the way, I'm going to do a 2-for-1. Can you show me the 2-for-1 screen?
Yes. We can
2 for 1, okay? That's my Super Bowl winnings. But today what I want to focus on, I'm going to do a 2-for-1 on the 10X Growth Con today if you've been waiting for it. If you go to 10xgrowthcon.com/free ticket while we're during the show, or you want to call in 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. Tell me why I should give you a ticket. Tell me what you learned from this book, Be Obsessed or Be Average. Or you could ask a question about the book. At the end of the show, I'm going to give one ticket away. If you don't want to wait till then and you want to get a free ticket, okay, go to 10xgrowthcon.com/free ticket, and I'll throw in some socks.
Nice.
The socks are sick, dude, okay?
Socks are sick.
All right, now you're like, man, dude, you are always selling. Yeah, I'm obsessed. You're always promoting. Yeah, I'm obsessed. I tried it the other way, folks. I tried it your way. It didn't work for me, okay? I tried it my mama's way, my sister's way, my brother's way. I tried it everybody else's way. It did not work for me. You can call in if you want to talk about Be Obsessed or Be Average and what you got from the book. 305-865-8668. We need to get somebody in here helping Robert with the phones because we're going to go crazy today. Every Tuesday, I do a book review. I'm on page 205 right now. Buying a jet was something I never even dreamed of when I was young and broke, or even just a few years ago. This is called Obsession Forever. How do you stay obsessed? This is the last chapter of the book, Be Obsessed. I never, ever imagined buying a plane. Wasn't on my list. Wasn't on my list of things to do. But after writing the 10X rule, after writing this book, by the way, when you write a book, folks, just so you know, the author is not finished with the book, okay? You don't finish a book, okay? It's still cooking in the writer, okay? The guy that wrote that, can you open it and log me in? The guy that writes a book is not finished when the book finishes, okay? The book was finished. He had an end date on the book. If you're writing a book right now, understand you're never going to be finished with that book. That book cooks like dinner. It cooks. It continues to cook. So what was rare might be well done by the time it sits on the table. You follow what I'm saying? Same thing with a book. Okay, same thing with a book. A book finishes, I finished writing the 10X rule. Something happened to me in the 10X rule. The book continues to cook in me. Oh my God, I left this out. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. And by the way, I write books to change me. I don't write books to change other people. I write books because I'm trying to solve a problem of my own. After writing the 10X rule, something changed in me. I said this on page 205, first chapter. I always write books to solve my own problems. And with the 10X rule, the problem I was trying to solve was to figure out if my purpose was in line with my potential. Now, look, if you're taking notes right now, or if you want to call in and ask questions on this, 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. I'm trying to solve the problem between my purpose and my potential. Okay, there's a connection between these two things all the time. If you've lost purpose, you've lost your potential. You're not looking at what is your potential. This is the great question people should be asking themselves. What is my purpose? Awesome question. What is my potential? Phenomenal question. Okay? Because you will never be able to answer this question. I have fulfilled my 100% potential. It's not going to happen. Okay? So for all of you out there that are like managers trying to produce you get your sales team to produce more, don't ask them if they want to make more money. Ask them, hey, Bobby, Robert, John, dude, what is your potential? Okay, don't ask the top performer. Hey, man, did you get it all last year? Or good job last year? Or here's your trophy. Here's your award. Oh, my God, you made so much money. Ask them this question. Not, could you use more money? What is your potential? Is the monster question. Is the big question. If you're having a purpose, like you can't find your motivation, man, ask yourself, what is your purpose? And then ask yourself this question, what is your potential? Because potential should drag purpose up. See, in the 10X rule, I was trying to figure out, what am I going to do next? What's going to get me excited? Why should I stay excited? I didn't have the title of this book until I finished the book. Okay? And the deal was, dude, if I went from where I am right now and 10X'd my real estate holdings, 10X'd my seminar business, 10X my consulting company, 10X my book sales, 10X my reach, 10X the time I spend with my kids. Oh, buddy. All of a sudden, I got excited about my life again, okay? In doing that, I compared the almost endless list of expenses it took to run my business with what I needed to achieve my purpose, okay? I didn't have a plane at the time. Remember, the question was, how did the plane come up? Well, I started looking at my potential. Then I started looking at my purpose. My potential drags my purpose up, and I'm asking myself, what do I need to do this new game? Dude, to do this new game, you need to travel every week. And then I hit upon a problem. What we call the new problem in the 10X rule. The new problem is what? I don't want to travel anymore. I'm done traveling. Okay, so my wife says to me, the genius behind the genes, she says, dude, you don't like to travel? You don't like being on American Airlines? You don't like the service? How can you solve that problem, Grant? I said, well, I'd have to buy a plane. Can't stream to everybody. You just can't do a stream to everybody. I either got to get everybody to come to me or I got to get a plane. That's how the plane was born. The plane was not I want to fly private and be a big shot. The plane was purchased to solve a problem of reaching my full potential. That's my ultimate problem. The ultimate problem of everybody is the same. Are you living up to your full potential? Money is a problem. It's just a lie. Okay, you got a lie as a problem. I don't have time. That's a lie. Filling your potential. Okay, so in doing this, I compared the almost endless list of expenses it took me to run my business with what I needed to achieve my purpose. I was flying all over North America and South America, speaking and working. That cost both time and money, a lot of time and a lot of money. And it took away from my family with when I wanted to be with them. Okay, after thinking about it, I looked into buying a private plane, a jet, which would give me greater control over my schedule and ultimately how I could live out my obsession. Now, when I started asking for advice about the plane, the jet, the Gulfstream, what do you think people told me? Stupid, man. John, you on the mic? What do you think people told me when I was going to buy a jet, John?
Oh, man, that don't make sense.
Dude, that's stupid.
It's too much
dumb.
money.
It's too much money, man. I had a guy that owns a plane. You should go lease a plane and figure it out first before you do the deal. Ease into it. I said, ease into it, man. I've flown 3 million freaking miles. Now, folks, you're not going to do any of this. You're not going to do any of it if you want to be average. It's called Be Obsessed or Be Average. This chapter is Obsession Forever. Okay, when I buy the jet, why did I buy versus why did I lease? If you can figure that out, why did Grant Cardone, who says lease everything that depreciates, why would he violate that agreement and buy the plane rather than lease it? It's a good question to answer, man. Okay, I mean, it looks like I know what I'm doing most of the time. It doesn't mean I couldn't make a mistake. But let me tell you why I did this. Because the jet requires me to be obsessed forever. I can't walk away from the commitment. You get it? If I lease a plane, I call up NetJets. Hey, I need a plane this month for 30 hours. And I pay them. I go fly the jet. And the end of the month, I'm done. Next month, I call them up. Hey, I need a jet for 30 hours this month. What's the problem with that? Every time I do this, I have to spend money. See? This is sitting over there on the runway right now. Come on, Grant. Grant, let's go play, dude. Grant, I'm depreciating in value. Hey, Grant, aren't you obsessed? Hey, Granny Poo, come on, man. Put me to work. Let me be your little bitch. Let's fly around. Let's go to 40,000 feet. Let's go wear out the brakes in the engine. Come on, Grant, let's go burn some fuel. I'm $8,000 an hour. Let's roll. Obsession forever. Sometimes you have to spend money and put the future there for you to drag you into it, right? I didn't want to spend this much money on a plane. I know this is a dumb investment, but would it be dumb if it inspired me to stay on my purpose line? It would be a great investment. Do whatever you got to do, whatever you have to do. If you got to go in debt, okay? If you got to beg, plead, if you got to get money from family members to pull you forward into the future, if you got to buy a jet or whatever it is, okay? By the way, this gets me someplace is different than some house or home I go home to because I love it so much, right? So look, you spend $8 million on a plane or you spend $8 million on a house. If you can't do both of them, you do the one that pulls you into the future. It doesn't hammer you down into the past. You get it? Oh, but Grant, I would be so energized by having my own home. Energized to do what? Enjoy your home. Okay? When I get on this, where am I going? Someplace. I'm not going home, man. I'm going someplace to get some opportunity. This weekend, I'm going to go meet with Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs. This plane's going to pull me forward. Right? It's going to pull me to Blackstone. It's going to pull me to New York. It's going to take me there to start matching up my potential with my purpose. That's what this chapter is about. Look, if you need to go back and reread this chapter, go reread it. I want to talk to Jensen. This is the first time we've taken calls on Be Obsessed or Be Average. Every Tuesday, folks, I do a book review. Last week that I'm doing my book. Next week, did you get the name of the book? Harry Dent. Harry Dent is the author that I'll be doing next week, The Great Sale by Harry Dent. Go on, Jalen, is it Jalen? Jalen.
It's Jelen.
Is in
Grant.
the house.
Oh my God, Grant, I'm so blessed to be talking to you.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you something. My boss introduced me to you 30 days ago. I'm a sales marketing manager for a multi-million-dollar company, and I've been writing $5,000 a week for the past, Lord knows how many years. Because of you, I immersed myself in you. I am writing $20,000 to $25,000 a week, and my whole room.
Wow.
I'm the sales manager, and I need a ticket to GrowthCon so I can buy myself and better myself, learn more, and just bring it back to all my people in my sales floor.
Dude, you're making plenty of money. Why don't you buy your own ticket?
Let me tell you something, Grant. I did buy a ticket from you, and I want another one.
You already bought one?
I bought mine. I bought one. I bought it 2 weeks ago, and I want another one.
What name did you buy it
I want
under?
a free
I want to
one.
see if she's lying to me. I know women lie sometimes.
I am not lying to you.
What name did you buy it under? I'm going to check our records right now.
Go ahead. Lori Brennan.
Lori Brennan. Check her out. Why are you calling yourself Jalen right now?
My name is Jelen.
Oh, is it Lori Jelen?
No, Lori Brennan.
Why would you buy the name Jelen? Why would you?
Because my boss bought the ticket, Grant.
Oh, your boss bought. See, you are lying to me, Jelen.
I am not lying to you. The more tickets I have, the more people I can bring.
Dude, why don't you do this? I tell you what, I'll make you a deal. First of all, have you read Be Obsessed or Be Average?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh my God. This is
But
wrong.
I do have your closer's book.
Yeah. Okay, look, I'm going to give you an assignment. Number one, you got to read Be Obsessed or Be Average. I don't know if you were listening to the show before you came on the call, but how do you like this idea about your potential pulling your purpose along?
I do like it. My why is not money.
Yeah.
My why is more freedom with my family, more freedom with my children. I have a small child. So it's all about the freedom. That's the whole purpose.
Yeah.
And to help other people achieve their goals.
I like the way she says she has a small child. If your child was big, would you say, like, I have a big child?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Dude, you're awesome. Where do you live?
I live over here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
This is what I'm going to do for you because I don't feel sorry enough for you, all right? And I don't like feeling sorry for people.
Okay.
Will you buy a ticket under your own name, and I'm going to give you one, all right? And I'm going to give you.
But you're doing that for everyone, Grant.
No, but and I'm going to give
I've
you
been
socks.
watching you on Instagram for 4 days.
I'm gonna
you
give
were
you-
just in a jacuzzi 2 days ago giving away 10X with your wife.
And you can come hang out in my jacuzzi with me.
All right. So how about this, Grant?
Yeah, let's do a deal.
I'll buy another ticket.
Yeah.
But I want you to give me, upgrade both of my tickets so that I can go and hang out with you and your wife at your house for the dinner.
I can't do that.
And the yacht party.
I can't do that.
How
I
about
never
that?
say no until I have to, but I can't do that. But I appreciate your countering me on that deal, okay? Look, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take another caller, but I'm gonna figure something out special for you, all right? How about that?
All I want is just a free ticket, Grant.
That's all you want, huh?
I know you can do it for me.
I want to do something for you, all right? I want to do something for you. But look, I'm bringing...
Let me ask you something, Grant. You have all the authority over there. If you want to give me a ticket, you can give me a ticket. You don't have to be a little bitch. We're not little bitches over here. You taught us not to be little bitches.
Wow. Okay, I'll do it. Done.
I love you.
Okay, I love
Thank
you.
you.
Okay,
That's
I love
what I'm
you.
talking about.
Okay.
I just closed you, Grant Cardone.
You did,
You're the
buddy.
man,
You did.
and
Put
I'm
that
gonna
on
be
your
the woman
resume.
because of
Put
you.
that. You closed the greatest salesman in the world, Jalen. I love you.
You're
We're gonna get your
damn
phone number.
right. I love you.
I'm gonna get your phone number, buddy. Okay, so folks, on page 207, always raise and refuel your obsessions. If you have to spend money to do that, you do that. Okay. Put your future there. That's what this chapter's about. You gotta read this chapter again. If you've read the book once, read it twice. Get a team on it. Mastermind on the book, okay? You need to be in places where other obsessed people gather. Page 210. You need to go to places. I'm reading right out of the book, baby. What am I talking about? Okay? We weren't doing the 10X Growth Conference when I wrote this book. I wrote this book, put this on page 210. You need to be in places where other obsessed people gather. Listen to Jalen that just called in. She's obsessed. She's crazy. She's whacked. We got people flying in from Portugal, Brazil, Spain, Russia, Hawaii, okay, Alaska, California, Seattle, Texas. You need to be in places where other obsessed people gather. Let's talk to another obsessed person, Leon from California. What's up, Leon?
Hello.
Leon.
No, they got my name wrong.
Leon.
Yeah, hi, Grant.
Dude, good to talk to you, Leon.
I wish my name was Leon. It's just Leo, but hey, I'll take it.
Leo, I'm sorry, man. I got Robert Sislow taking notes today. Hey, Leo, let me ask you, first of all, have you read Be Obsessed or Be Average?
I'm yet to read it. I'm actually reading, as we speak right now, I'm actually reading the 10X Rule and the Closer Survival Guide.
Oh, good, man. Good for you, man. Appreciate you reading my books. What have you heard?
Yeah, it's the way around, man.
Yeah.
It's the way around.
Yeah. What
I
have you heard?
appreciate-
What have you heard today that you're like, dude, I needed to hear that?
You know what? Right now, like the one thing that resonated with me the most is being in a place where obsessed people gather.
Mm-hmm.
That just resonated with me greatly. I just am a little like perplexed because I think about it all the time. I go like, well, what does obsessed mean? Like, is it like is it something that you're like overly passionate about? Is it something that you're like super focused about? Because I go to places where, you know, like my biggest aspect is fitness. So like I go to places where people gather to practice fitness all the time.
Yeah.
And, you know, I learn new things from them. And I go, okay, well, great, this is amazing. Like I can use some of these things with my clients. But I I kind of wonder, like,
Yeah, good. So
how does being obsessed push
thank
it
you.
to the
That's an
next
awesome
level?
question. So Leo, so the deal is, and it's a great question. You know, you can have obsessions that get you. Those aren't the ones you want. You want the obsessions that you choose, okay? Not the psycho relationship that you can't get out of, right? You want, like, hey, I want to be obsessed with going to the gym, and I want to be around other people that want to work out, take care of their bodies, and get in shape. Now, that being said, I don't want the guy that's so that the gym has now picked him, right? Because you'll see the weightlifter, the body lifter that goes to the gym, dude, that's all he does all day long. All he does is pump muscle and iron. And he's broke. He forgot to go pump up his checking account, work on his relationship, spend time with his kids. I want to be around people that have figured out how to be obsessed with a great life. That wouldn't mean that all of a sudden I got muscles just in my chest and no legs. Okay? A body lifter will tell you, or somebody really committed to the sport, to like you got to get the whole body in shape. And that's really what I'm talking about at the 10X Growth Con. How do we develop all the parts of the body so I'm not just whacked out in business and don't have a life, okay? Or I got time with my kids, but I don't have any money to spend on them. You know, you want to figure out, hey, how do I do this thing? And I'm not going to tell you to balance life. I'm going to tell you to become obsessed with all the parts of life. Another reason, again, in this chapter 13, I write about the purchase of the plane. The plane was not so I could say I have a jet, okay? The purchase of 10X Airline was a branding move, a time move, a money move, a customer move, another league move. It was to pull me forward toward my potential. Every time I got on an American Airlines flight or Delta Airlines flight, I knew I was invalidating my potential, okay? When I was hanging out with people that I was familiar with, knew, had been around, there was nothing to gain from the relationship, I knew I was invalidating my potential. If you are hanging around people that you feel a little like, dude, same thing, man, over and over. Nothing new here. They're not pulling me up the food chain. They're keeping me where I am. If that's the experience you have at Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, that you, every time you go to a party, like we need new people at our parties, man. Our parties are boring here at the office. I need some new talent, baby. I need somebody to pull me up, right? So when I talk about reaching up, I've been talking about this for a couple years now. Reach up in the food chain. Mentor up, shop outside your reach. Page 212, okay? Education has a totally different outcome when you get to choose what you're learning. Friends, completely different meaning when you get to choose who your new friends are. So I need to leave Miami this weekend, fly to New York and meet with the president of the Bank of America. How do I get a meeting with the dude? How do I meet with the guys at Goldman? How do I meet Blackstone? What is my presentation or pitch to these big firms so that I get time with them? Why would I want to do that? Why would I take the risk? Because I got something pulling me forward. I'm obsessed. Pick your obsessions, okay? Look for problems on this planet you can help with and go help them. That's on page 214. This is an awesome chapter. One of my favorite chapters of the book, Be Obsessed or Be Average, was chapter 13. Let's talk to Mike from New Jersey. Mike, what's up, buddy?
How's it going, Grant?
Good. Mike, have you read Be Obsessed or Be Average?
I just started reading it, and I love it because me and you are very similar with the ADHD and the OCD and the obsessions. And when I found you, it was like I found somebody who could understand me. So it's like a pleasure to be talking to you right now.
Yeah, well, let me make it clear, man. I don't have ADD or ADHD or OCD. I don't have those. Those are labels people gave me. I don't have that any more than somebody said I'm greedy or somebody said I'm short. A guy told me the other day, he's like, dude, you're shorter than I thought. I said, wow, man, that's interesting because I never thought I was short.
Yeah.
Man, you arrogant too. Really, that's interesting. I never thought I was arrogant. I don't think I am, actually. You know why? Because everything I say about me is true. It ain't true. You're not arrogant if it's true. So shoot at me, bro. What you got? You like the book?
Yeah, it's great. I love it. So I'm reading about the obsessions, and one thing I remember you said a while ago was that you would go to car dealerships and sit in like the fast cars and go to mansions and look at the house before you had it. Was that the fuel of your obsession to want it for the future?
Yeah, dude. Look, I still look at houses in magazines. Okay, I go through magazines. I look at watches. I was looking at this watch the other day, $264,000 watch. I'm like, that is ridiculous. I can remember when a $2,600 watch was ridiculous. I actually remember a time when a $260 watch was ridiculous. So I look at this stuff to like inspire me. It's not just cars and houses and watches though. I look at what Elon Musk is dreaming about. That's inspiration to me. I'm like, a dude wants to go to another planet where there's not even life, right? I look at other guys on social media. I'm like, dude, what that guy's doing is inspiring to me, you know? Look how many views he got on that one video. So I look to anybody that's reaching for something outside my grasp or outside what I think I can do right now as inspiring. Does that help?
Yeah, just, you know.
Hey, dude, be at the 10X Growth Conference, all right? Don't miss this event.
Yeah. I'm trying to get there, but I'm young, so it's tough to get the money to do and the travel and things like that. But
dude, if your life depended on it, would you get it?
Yeah.
Your life depends on it, bro. The life you want, not the life you have. You guys don't need to take any more risk. Good. You guys don't need to take any more risk. If you're happy with the life you have, you don't need to read that book. Don't read that book, okay? And don't go to that gig right there. If you're happy, you're satisfied, man, it's good. All I would tell you, the only advice I would give you, if you're happy, it's like the guy says, man, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Dude, it's already too late, bro. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, it's already too late. Okay? If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, man, it's like, why'd you wait so long? You got to get sick and tired of being sick and tired before you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. You got to wake up and be sick and tired by a choice, not because you're in a corner, arrested, thrown in jail, and you got no way out, man. Don't wait till you hit the bottom, dude, to get sick and tired. Get sick and tired when you're in the middle, right? Because the middle is sick and tired. They just been lied to. You've been made, me included, was made to believe I was all right, I was comfortable. This 3-day event is about taking average people, good people, and great people and saying, hey, guess what? You need to be sick and tired of where you're at so you can get to the next level and help more people, okay? Let's talk to Nick from San Fran. Nick
from San Fran.
Nicky,
Grant,
what's up?
going on, my man? How's it going?
Man, Nick, I've been waiting to talk to you today, brother, man.
Grant, I'm telling you what, I actually finished my 6 GCU videos at 9 o'clock right before you started this live video. I felt like it was kind of meant to be that you actually started that as I was finishing up. I'm sitting here actually staring at Be Obsessed or Be Average right now. Dude,
that's awesome. Congratulations. I'm glad you're on Cardone University. It's awesome. It's awesome you're getting ready to start with Be Obsessed or Be Average. What are you hearing today that you needed to hear?
The biggest thing, the takeaway that I took so far from everything you said this morning is two big things. One is the fact that your purpose and it's really your potential that leads you to understand how hard and obsessed you really need to be with your every action. I love how something I've seen that you've said is the quote where you are the 5 actions you take every single day. And I'm actually working out with SunGrade. We're working with Steve Spray, your boy. And we love what you have to offer. We take so much from it. And my intention today, Grant, is to get a free ticket from you. I want to ride down to Miami March 16th, 17th, and 18th, and take this whole entire 2017 to the next level.
Dude, I want to take 2017. I want to snap its vertebrae. What about you, Sislo? Yeah. I want to snap its vertebrae like, oh, Cardone just killed 2017. It screams out to the whole universe, right? So that's awesome, man. Lost. By the way, hey, I just want you to know, and I want Jellin that put me together on the first call. You guys that buy tickets, when you buy a ticket, just want to remind everybody, when you buy a ticket, you get put into a drawing, and one of the people that buys the tickets to the 10X GrowthCon is going to be flying on me on 10X Airlines, okay? The more tickets you buy, the more drawings you get, by the way. So if you buy 10 tickets, you're going to get 10 drawings. But somebody is going to win a seat on that plane. So can you imagine, Nick, me and you flying from Miami back to San Fran, dude, for 5.5 hours?
Grant, that sounds like a
dude. What would we talk about? What would we talk about? What would you ask me first?
The ultimate mastermind. I would pick your brains from everything from real estate to stocks. And basically, I do door-to-door sales every day. We work 7 days a week, 80-hour, 100-hour weeks because we know that other people are sleeping on the competition, and that's not what we're here to do. We're here to take this thing and 10x it, my man.
Yeah.
Brett, let's get this done, my man.
That's this guy. I'd have to tell this guy. He would talk the whole way over there. He'd be picking my brain like I wouldn't even be brain left. Okay, he would be in my cranium, sucking the juice out of my brain, and I'd be like, "Dude, I got to go to sleep in the back. Don't even talk to me for 2 hours." All right. Okay, Nick, I'm going to keep you in mind, buddy. Tell all your team members hello for me. Enjoy, be obsessed, or be average. Let's talk to Anthony from Ohio. I got 4 callers on the line right now. Thank you for sharing the stream, folks. I'm going to give away one more ticket in the stream. Why should I give you a ticket? Why should I give you a ticket on Facebook, folks? Let me know why. Tell me, give me a good reason. What's the reason to do it right now? Who are we talking to, Anthony?
You hear me, Grant?
Yes, sir. What's up?
Hey, buddy, dude. I just wanted to say, man, I started in sales back in August. My company that I work for, Ohio Motorcycle Group, has your Cardone University. I watch it every day. Dude, I just wanted to come on here and tell you why I'm obsessed, why I'm not average, man. I got into this business, 5 months ago, December. I was diagnosed with third-degree heart block. Spent 2 weeks in the hospital. Had to have a pacemaker put in. Came back and was still the number 1 selling unit in play out of everything.
Dude, you giving me a heart attack, dog. You giving me a heart attack right now. I need a pacemaker. You get me so excited. I'm like, I need to set the pace on Bad Boy. He's tripping.
I'm done being average. I'm done living like the 76%. I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck, sir. I want to be down there at GrowthCon. I'm not trying to be there. Trying is lying. I'm working to be there. I'm working every day so damn hard. And I'm just hoping for the opportunity to get a ticket to come meet you and show you what obsessed is.
Dude, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. So, look, why don't you make it happen, buddy?
I'm working. I'm working to make it happen.
If your life depended on it, man, if this was your obsession of choice, if success was your commitment, huh?
My life does depend on it. I got medical bills to pay. I got rent to pay. I got everything to pay, man.
Yeah. How much is your rent? How much is your rent?
I pay $600 a month for rent.
Tell you what, dude. I tell you what. You buy a ticket right now, and I'll pay for your rent this month.
I just paid my rent.
I'll pay your rent next month. I'll pay your rent next month.
Tell me what I need to do right now to get that ticket, because
you need to buy a ticket.
Look at all your stream. I've commented on everything. I share everything. I want to prove to you I'm obsessed.
Dude, then buy a ticket. See, you guys all, I got to tell you guys, man, I appreciate you. I love you, man. I've given almost $100,000 worth of tickets away to this event. Okay. I got $1 million invested in this event. So I just want to tell y'all, you're like, man, I'm committed to being there. Good. You know how you get there? You freaking throw down. You guys are focused on the wrong thing. No offense. But if you've read this book, why would you buy a jet? Okay? Not because I'm obsessed with money. Okay? Thanks. Not because I'm obsessed with money, man. It's not because I'm obsessed with money. You guys are like, Cardone's obsessed with money. Well, then why did I buy a jet? Why didn't you go? Why am I the one taking money and using it to buy equipment? Right? I'm obsessed with my future, man. You guys got to get obsessed with your potential, not with your problems. He is obsessed with his problems right now and doesn't know it. I know he sounds like he's obsessed with going to the 10X Growth Conference. But look, when you're completely obsessed, all in, you're going to throw down and put yourself at risk. By the way, he's already at risk. He's already got money problems. You understand? This is what you have to know, man. You guys got to get clear on like, okay, what problem do I want? The same one or a new one? And what happens is, and I talk about this, Robert Sislow probably knows right now, what 2 things have to happen after a commitment? 2 things have to happen. You have to freaking spend money and you got to spend time, okay? Time and money follow commitments. Ideas do not follow commitments. Commitment is followed by time and money. When a guy puts time and money in the ground, what happens? It pulls him forward, right? I go buy the jet. Jet sits out on the runway and the jet pulls me into the physical universe so I can go collect more money. It's not an idea thing. This is what was wrong with The Secret. I wish I had a jet. I wish I had a jet. Oh. One day I will have a jet. Jet time. One day I will own my own private jet. None of those dudes own their own freaking jet. They sat there and humbugged so long that they got nothing, okay? You know how you get a jet? You go buy the goddamn thing. You buy it. You write a check for it, okay? What does that mean? That means you got to produce in a physical universe to go buy the jet, to put fuel in it, to put brakes on it, to put wheels on it, to put people in it, okay? Commitment requires obsession, not an idea. Okay? The obsession requires follow through. You guys that are obsessed, the obsessed do whatever it takes. Julia Roberts missed her interview for Pretty Woman, had a cocaine problem, walked in 3 hours late, bleeding out of her freaking face, and got the role. Okay? Despite the fact she had a runny nose, despite the fact she was sitting there freaking jonesing, despite the fact that she was 3 hours late, despite the fact that the interviews, the auditions were over, she walked in and closed the freaking deal. She put herself at risk, man. Money is not risk. You are. Put yourself at risk. Get obsessed with your future. Let your potential pull you to what you're supposed to be doing. Jay from South Carolina, what's up, buddy?
Great.
Yo.
Great. You don't know it yet, right? But you and now, we won't be best friends in the future.
Dude, I know that, man. I know that already, dude. But you know what?
I promise you that.
That's not about me. That's about you, man. We're not going to be best friends if you don't get in my face.
It is about me. I already got my ticket.
Dude, my man got his ticket. When did you get the ticket, dude?
I got my ticket, I think, 2 days ago, right?
Yeah.
Grant, let me tell you this. I got a million reasons why I couldn't go, right? But I said, F it. That's why I need to go. That's what I have money problem. I got time problem. I said, F it. I'm getting my ticket and I'm going.
Dude.
No excuses.
Bro, I'm going to make sure that you meet. Who do you want to meet? Which one of the speakers other than myself do you want to most meet?
Damien, the other Shark Tank guy, Kevin.
Okay, good. I'm going to make sure you meet that dude, all right?
Grant.
And by the way, hey, I just want to tell you, bro. I just want to tell you, man. You see what he just said to me means more to me than what everybody else said. The guy's got heart, man. He's got commitment. He's putting himself at risk. By the way, all you guys that have money in the bank, you got money sitting in the bank. You know, things are fine, things are good. You're at risk too. You just don't know it yet. Unfortunately, see, I wish somebody would have taught me in college, man. 5 years I spent in college. I wish they would have taught me you're at risk all the time. But they don't.
Grant.
Yeah.
Grant, I just got done with the book, Be Obsessed or Be Average, right?
What time is it, Robert?
My two things I like about that, I love about that book that you said is when you said that your marriage with Alina is not depend on going to dinner by yourself, because you guys are on the same page 100% of the time, so you maximize that time. I love that, because me and my spouse right now, sometimes we bump heads, but seeing that you guys are always on the same page.
Same page, baby.
Maximize the time.
Same page until we change the page, and then we on the same page again. I know a guy,
Exactly.
he invested, dude. Thank you for calling in, Jay. You're awesome, buddy. I know a guy, he's from South Carolina coming down to Miami for the event. So you guys that hadn't pulled the trigger out there, listen to that guy's commitment. His life's going to get better. I know a guy invested $30 million of money he had and didn't have, if you can understand what I'm meaning. Put it all on the line, $30 million. Some money he had, some money he had to borrow, okay? And it hit. You know, everybody wants to get rich. Nobody wants to put their wanker out there and say, hey, chop it off, okay? Let's talk to Hunter from Maine. Hunter, what's up, buddy?
How you doing, Grant? What's
Good.
going on?
Good, buddy. Have you read the book yet?
I've read Be Obsessed, Be Average, 10X Rule, Closer Survival Guide, First to Be Last. I've been through them all.
Dude, that's awesome, man. You got the socks?
I don't have the socks yet.
You do now, dude. You do now, because I'm sending you a set.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I tried to get them back in when you had the tornado down there.
I'm sending you these right now, buddy. I'm going to send you the whole box, but check these bad boys out right here. Huh? Perfect with a black suit.
Oh, man. I'm excited. Nice. I appreciate it. Hey, so I want to tell you really quick just what this book's done for me. So I run my own gym here in Maine. I'm 21. 6 months ago, we were doing about 3,000 a month. We had so many members. Listen to Closer Survival Guide. We just did our first $10,000 month. We have over 100 clients now. this past week we literally increased our clientele by 15%, went 30 for 31 on our consultations, and it was just pretty much based off everything I learned in that book. That's been huge for me.
Well, man, I appreciate you being successful, buddy, because if it wasn't for people doing stuff with the book, I wouldn't write these books, okay? Be obsessed or be average, folks. Took his business 3X, okay? 3X, he's in the gym business. Congratulations to you. Hope to see you, Hunter, down in Miami at the 10X Growth Conference. Folks, the book is Be Obsessed or Be Average, okay? It's a book review. Every Tuesday I do a book review. Next week I'm doing Harry Dent, The Great Sale. I read the book in 24 hours. The person who gave me the book said, I cannot believe you read that book in 24 hours. I said, all right, well, I don't know, you want to give me a test or something? Be obsessed. Or if you're obsessed with the future, if you're obsessed and you keep feeding the beast, starve the fear, feed the beast. I promise you, folks, your obsessions will draw you to a potential you only thought at one time was impossible. If you haven't read the book, I hope you do. If you haven't gotten the audio, they're completely different products, by the way. If you've read the book, get the audio. If you have the audio, read the book. And once you do, please do me a favor. Please write a review. Tens of thousands of people have bought the book. 376 people reviewed it on Amazon. It's for sale right now for 17 books. 17 books, $17. Okay. I guarantee you it'll be one of the best books you've ever read. It's also in Kindle. You can also get it in full video at GrantCardoneTV.com/obsessed. During the show today, buy a ticket, get one free. Buy a ticket, get one free. You got to do it while I'm streaming live. You go to 10xgrowthcon.com/free ticket. Also, when you do this during the show, I'm going to give you a Frank Kern, Jay Abrahams, and Grant Cardone program valued at $13,000, of which includes 9 months of coaching with me, 9 months of coaching with me after the event. Also, if you're unable to make the event for any reason, we will stream the event to you so everyone gets to be there. Okay? My name's Grant Cardone. Tomorrow I'll see you on the G&E show. Thursday I'll see you on Young Hustlers. Friday, Cardone Zone. And back to Monday again, we're doing real estate investing made simple. Saturdays and Sundays I'm streaming every day on Facebook or Instagram. I'm going to give a free ticket away. So make sure you have notifications and likes turned on. Also, you can find this show and all my shows on iTunes, Stitcher, and GrantCardoneTV.com. God bless, be great, and stay obsessed.